Well, let's unpack this now with political analyst Calvin Dark. He joins me from Washington, D.C. Calvin, thanks for speaking to us on TRT World. So as we
Good
heard
to be
there,
here.
Biden not happy with this ruling. However, many saying it's a win for Trump. He's seeing it as that as well. How will Biden use this now, this ruling, for his election campaign over the next few months?
Yes, as you were discussing, the decision itself is very complicated, and I'll leave the ramifications of that to the attorneys. But politically, this helps both Biden and Trump, and I'll tell you why. Most immediately, it helps Trump because he has categorized this as, almost a complete vindication. And for his supporters, including those supporters who were probably going to support him, but were a little turned off with what was going on with his legal issues, because he has said it vindicated him, that's going to be a win for him politically. For Biden, it's going to be a win for him politically for two reasons. One is the main argument that Biden has. I think he said the reason why he decided to run again was because Trump was a threat to democracy. And this ruling today is not only what Trump did during his first term, but what he could potentially do if he's reelected. And that helps Biden make his argument. Now, also, when people are talking about what Trump might do if he's reelected, that means they're not talking about his debate performance. And that's a political win for him as well.
Yeah, when it comes to those debate performances, Biden really seemed to struggle, and many people were talking about that during that debate and after the debate. Does this kind of make people possibly forget his performance during that debate now that this ruling has gone ahead and that's something that he can focus on?
Oh no, this might help make the contrast clearer. But let's keep in mind, Biden was up there for 4 minutes with a teleprompter, didn't take any questions, which I found a little odd, considering that if he really wanted to dispel the impression that he wasn't up to the job, that he couldn't take questions. It's going to take a lot of repeat, unscripted appearances by President Biden to even begin to undo the damage that happened during Thursday's debate.
Calvin, what does this all mean for the bigger picture for US politics? Because now presidents, the sitting president, the next one from November, and any future US presidents, they're going to have to differentiate between what is official and what isn't. How does one decide what that is, and who decides that? Is it up to the courts?
As I've been querying my lawyer friends about the significance of this ruling today and trying to understand the different parts of it, here is my layman's term of what I think this will mean. When it comes to defining official and unofficial acts, the reason this is dangerous is not because we have some standard, it's because now it's up for debate. Let's think about this for a second. We now know that the future president, be it Biden, Trump, or anyone else, would never have thought that accepting a bribe to be appointed ambassador or for a pardon was in any way legal. It just might be in this situation. And the thing is, even if it eventually isn't, the fact that the Supreme Court has said it is at least up to question, that's going to open up a whole Pandora's box of what exactly will be the lines and limits that presidents will consider themselves bound to with this Supreme Court ruling today.
Yeah, there's still a lot of questions that I think many people are looking at when it comes to the legal ramifications here. How do you think the international community is looking at this ruling from the Supreme Court? A Supreme Court that over the last few months has also rolled back several other, what many see as civil rights in the US, the abortion laws very much spoken about, and now this, where one of the justices has said this gives the president rights that are akin to a king rather than a democratic leader.
Well, I think that many people around the world, in other countries that are dealing with a surge of enthusiasm for more right-wing political parties and candidates, kind of understand what we're going through here in this country. I do think that it's going to affect the promotion of democracy and rule of law that the United States tries to project around the world. But I also believe it can be good for us because the fact that Justice Sotomayor said the things that you said, I'm proud of my country that she can say those things, that the president of this country can get up and say he disagrees with the decision, and we all go to bed tonight calm and peaceful. And I hope that the world will see that part as well, because democracy is working, just sometimes it's a little messy.
Democracy is working, sometimes a little messy. Very well put, Calvin. Thank you so much for your analysis. Appreciate it.
Thank you.